Hey guys, this is Simon from Simon Says Cycling, and today I'm going to give you guys a few tips on how to improve your climbing. Now, climbing is, the definition is longer climbs. You know, sometimes we talk about climbing these short 1, 2, 3 minute climbs, and many times that's not really climbing ability, that's more pure explosive power. A lot of times sprinters are better adapted to those kind of short, steep hills than pure climbers. But today I'm going to talk about how to improve your climbing ability, the real climbing. That's climbs of 10, 20, 30 minutes, an hour and a half, those big mountain passes that you may ride in Colorado or at the Tour de France or Giro d'Italia. So how do we improve your climbing? Well, number one, we all know weight is critical, right? So for every pound you can bring down, you have to push 7 watts less. So that's a big deal. That's a huge factor, is weight. Becoming as lean as you can be, but still obviously staying healthy. This next thing is training a lot in the mountains where there's long climbs. The more you train in that environment, the better your body will adapt to that climbing. There is a bit of a different technique when you pedal on the climbs. You know, when we come from the flatlands and we hit the climbs, we often suffer to put out similar power that we can do on the flat, because we're just not used to pedaling in the way that is required while climbing. So the more time you can spend doing long climbs, the better. You want to make sure your bike is nice and light. Weight is critical, both on your body and off on the bike. You also want to do a lot of sustained efforts, 20, 30 minutes at threshold. These kind of efforts will simulate climbing and are very much the type of effort required to get up a hard mountain. The final thing is mental toughness. Climbing often is what hurts the most, and you really have to train yourself to mentally dig deep, to suffer, to stay super focused and concentrated, because a lot of times if you just dig a little deeper, you're going to stay with that rider. It's often a mental game, and you'll be surprised how deep you can go. And many times when you feel like you're about to crack, if you just hang on a little longer, the pace will slow up, and many times the rider next to you is about to crack as well. And at that point it becomes a mental game. So if you just dig a little bit deeper, you will find that you have often you'll be still there at the top of the climb versus a minute or two back. So another thing is, when you're doing those climbs, break it up into small bite-sized chunks that you can manage in your head. Don't think about the summit if it's a long way away. Think about the next turn as your finish line. Play those mental games with yourself, and that'll help you stay very present, very focused, and help you get through every moment as you go. Hope you guys enjoyed those tips. Go out there, enjoy the mountains.